you're dead. Game over. Okay. So this seems to be related somewhat to pulling from the asset library. From the asset library, smart shit 2D. Smart shape 2D. Wow. Dun dun dun. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Man on the moon. If you believe they put a man on the moon. But I don't want to be probed without giving consent. Let's recharge it. Go take a look at our billboard. Fire's out. That means a bear is somewhere near. I think we're going to change flashlight to F and E to use. Whoa, whoa. So now we're doing it like this. And I put myself inside a TV. It's very inspired by Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Damn it. I'm going to get you. Fine. I accept my fate. And dead. City's revenge. If this doesn't work, I'll go fuck myself with a rusty spoon. Let's clear out this cache here. $14 in, and this is what I've accomplished. Hey. Ah, help me. This is your nightmare. ID 10T. Yes. And then this is what I love about StreamerBot. Yes. I'm not I mean he gonna come back? Oh yeah, he's coming back. Oh yeah, he's mad. He's mad. Watch. Watch him. Watch him. Ah, yeah. Get out, fire.
like you're talking with Captain. Let me see if I could do my Captain impression. I am not the Captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the Captain.
Thanks, JD, folks. Be sure to give JD some.
Hey guys, yo, what's up? Ayo, hey, check this out. We're gonna go in and we're gonna make some trees today, yo. Don't forget to smash that subscribe. Oh, Daddy. God damn it. Can I contribute to Godot? The answer is yes. If you can contribute to an open source project, even if it's documentation, documentation is immensely important, and especially in open source. And you don't have to be a developer to do documentation. Um, I highly recommend if you can write some documentation for any open source project, do it. Even if you can review documentation, or if you're reading something and say this isn't quite right or there's some typos, fix it. I love the fact that there's a contributing button here. You know what's really to get a clip of myself here, or if anybody else wants to get it, I want to show off where I'm at with this. And I'm curious, like, for this to be a functional game, we're almost there, right? We are almost there. I just need to create the enemies. We have the base stuff. We just need to create like what the variations are going to be. My balls. Thank you for following. Follow me wherever I go, my balls. And I appreciate that's about you. Um, um, what the, why didn't I pitch a tent? Oh boy, where am I gonna poop? I don't see any pooping holes. Hello. Welcome back. Am I welcoming you or me here? Doesn't matter. Okay, well. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. Maybe I'll wait to tell my story until a few more people are here. Maybe I'll tell it now and then tell people to just watch the VOD if you want to know what's going on. Maybe. Maybe I won't do any of it. Maybe I'm just going to let everybody guess. Just hey. Hey. You think you know? You don't know. You think you know me? Something like that. I don't know. Well, welcome in. We're working on the grapple game today. Although I am tempted to maybe play some game today. But we'll see. So I have had an idea. Because anybody who's been around has kind of seen the problems I've been running into with apparently sound. Oh, damn. Okay, maybe is this maybe because of the NVIDIA thing? Let's see. Let's see. Filters. Odious, what's ooh. Ooh, 10 months. Welcome in.
Just subscribed for 10 months. Sound? What's sound?
Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I think that maybe I'm Odious, how are you? Good God. Am I peaking? Like way too hard peaking? Because I'm talking like this. Holy shit. I haven't really been on in a couple weeks. Just some things happened. Now, let me turn the game back down because that maybe not all the way. There we go. Maybe here, maybe right here. I think this could be a workable sound amount. But so I was going to stream last week, but then my brain got the better of me. I was planning on streaming over the weekend, but on Friday I had a bit of a whoopsie doodle. I fell down. I don't know if you can see it. But my thumb, this is as far as I can bend it. By comparison, me. But this one, no, that's as far as it goes. I fell down, slipped, landed, tried to brace myself with my thumb, and ouchie. So it's been tough to type. Yeah, it'll be fine. I've been keeping it compressed for the most part. Shoveling in Tylenol. Oh, Alt Tab Dad. Is this a Pigorli? Alt. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, it's gotten a lot better over the past couple days. But typing was pain. Monday just wasn't going to happen. Today better. So I had an idea for the level, and I know that I've been spending like a ton of time and energy just getting something to work here. But Tricky, thank you for being first. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's also a fruit fly or a net. You nigget. Gonna die. Quite. I like to sub to bad streamers. Yes. Clearly tricky. Clearly. Nom, 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 nom. But so here's a thought that I had. Playing a little bit of Jump King, because Jump King is the inspiration for this game, right? Right. This isn't going to work for me. Hold on. I was trying to be all smooth and have the wire behind me, but that just didn't no. That's going to be a no for me. But okay, so playing Jump King, I started looking at it, and I don't think that they really used a tile map. Look at the store page here real quick. I mean, looking, yes, there are some repeated patterns, but to me, this looks hand-drawn. So I started thinking, why not me? Yeah, why not? Instead of trying to get a decent tool to work the way that I want it to, instead of using the tools that are available that I could have total control over, why not? So that's my thought on that. Now to do that, we almost have to, well, there's no almost about it. Hold on. Let's see here. There we go. Start them all back there. Them all up here. Also, our friend Practical NPC has finally released Memori. It is for sale now. Look at that. Released July 28th, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And it's on sale now for under $10. It is a good game. I haven't played since an early demo, so maybe a little bit later. I haven't been able to play really anything because, you know, my joystick thumbing ain't doing too good. It's even been bad on like Dune. Pressing a spacebar to jump has been horrible. Okay, so let's hide the level shapes. No, and hide all these. Now here is the problem with my solution here. I suck at art and drawing. Ooh, yeah, new 3D card is good. Having not a potato computer is good as well. All right, so let's look at what we have here. Oh, damn. I mean, I went from a 3060 to a 5070, 5080. I think 5070 Ti. And it was huge. We need to take this down. What's a good viewport height and width for a pixel art type game? I guess I could like open up Memory 1920 by 1080. New. Let's that's actually not too far off because that gives quite a limit on on how many pixels we could use. You know, I'm going to start up Jump King and just see what it say. Okay, so this one does a right, so this is squared. But it doesn't really tell me anything about like the actual wow. Wow, IRAD, I completely believe it. I don't think by any means that Tricky is over an IRAD stream right now. Doing the impersonate IRAD redeem. That's definitely not happening. I can almost guarantee it. See, let's start here because I mean this is a good okay. Gonna go offline, start. Well, that doesn't help either. Let's see. Let me get a new tab over here. Three 2180. That is 643.60. Seems good, maybe. Yeah, 643.60. Let's do that. And now let's put our character up here. And just see how he look. One more slice. Just one more. One more. Let's do this really quick just to see what it looked like. That might be a little bit too little. Oh, I changed all the thingies. It's 16 by 9. Still, it's 64320, which is half of 720. Let's see. 80. .40. This would be some 9 something. 960. So Odious, it's not really necessarily having to do with the actual like way that it's viewed. It's more, putting the right amount of pixels on the screen. See, like this has quite a few pixels still on the screen and still move about. But let me redo this just to see. So like it'll be fine here, but if I do the full size, it looks decent enough. We might need to do some anti-aliasing eventually. Probably not. Probably that's just a good start here. All right. So knowing that be situation, project, what was it? 96540. Ah, damn it. Sorry. Right. So, with that being said, here is kind of the what I'm thinking. Let's go to there was a 64 one that I saved, I think. Is that the one up at the top? Okay, good enough. But just to get kind of an idea of what I'm thinking here, let's just make something very simple. Now, there's going to be a level of manual work that needs to be done here. To do all the collision shapes and such. There. sure why the hell not. Export there. And then gonna have to, that's gonna be teeny. Isn't it? It's gonna be really, really teeny. Regardless, okay. So back here. Close that. Then I'm going to pop it over here. And then line it up something like this. Wait a tick. Wait a tick. Camera. Oh, the camera has a zoom. That's probably part of the issue as well. Okay, here's my thought. Just making the level or levels yeah, I think this is a decent resolution. Oh, there we go. And we can increment on this. We could do like actually quite a bit with this. Back over here. Do that. Camera follows. But I think that I'd like to make the canvas size now. So what we do for, say, a cave, we're going to start with the dark blue. Just fill that in. And we could start it very, very, what's the word? Broad strokes. We could have the broad strokes, right? And just get the basics of it going. And then as things get more and more refined, we can make it look better. But like something like this. Do I like this palette? Am I going to get caught on the minutia of this bullshit here? Okay. Look at some, '64 color. Kind of like this one, this Rewild. I don't know how to sort this. Shouldn't it have sorted like this? $64. This doesn't feel like the right sorting. How do I... See if this helps. Does this help? Or does it break? There we go. There we go. We have a winner. Now, let's get us a transparent one. What the hell? Okay, good. There we go. Now, thinking caves. Thinking caves. But we're also trying to think broad strokes, right? So we almost need some kind of reference. I don't know how we can do this, though, with the way things are. Because I want to be able to have, like, a ruler? Is there a ruler? Show... Show... Do the pixel perfect there. But, yeah, oh yeah, hold on, hold on. There we go. What have I done? No, that's not it. View. We are, so, okay. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. New layer. And this layer is going to be moved around a lot. And we need to go back here, take a look at our grapple points. Full range radius 150 is a radius. Swing radius is 100. Okay, and then let's do a center point. There we go. There. It's 100. Here's 150, I believe. That's not going to do. Minute. Oh, son of a bitch! Did I do all that on the same layer? Layer 1. Do this in layer 2. Master, welcome in. Good to see you. I had a thought. I know it's scary, but it did happen. Promise you it did. That I've been working on trying to do my levels for this game for way too long. Shit. And I think I've been going about it the completely wrong way. So my goal here is it's going to be more difficult the way that I'm thinking about doing it here. But I think it's going to have a much better end result. See something here. Perfect. So what I was doing before was trying to basically fit as the saying goes, a square peg into a round hole. And I was using um, a really cool tape or a really cool tool called Smart Shape 2D to draw out levels. But then I had another idea after playing a little bit of Jump King, which is, you know, what this game is. I want to say loosely based on, but it's just flat out stealing. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm stealing Jump King. But after playing that, to me, it doesn't look like Jump King is really using tile maps. It looks like it's all completely hand-drawn levels, which honestly frees up quite a bit. So right now I'm making something with the, oh, nope, not you, go away. I'm making a layer that has our swing radius and swing and grapple radius. So the outer circle here is how far away a player can be from a grapple hook. And the inner circle is the distance that the player swings, or the length. The radius of the inner circle is the length of the rope once attached. So this way, using layer 2 here, I can I can move around and kind of plan out the level as I draw it out. So we're going to do kind of broad strokes is what I've been saying to begin with, and we'll put those on layer 3 here and get an idea of how we're going to basically make the levels. Put you off to the side. Now, the downside to the way that, or doing it this way, is that I'm going to have to do all of the collision shapes by hand. It isn't horrible. It's not the worst thing that could happen. The other downside is I am shit at drawing. So there's going to be a lot of extra work for me to become not as shit. I'm not saying I'm going to get good. I'm just going to be not completely horrible, I hope. But anyway, so using this and doing something with, let's do 2 pixel, we can really outline the level here. What the hell? So we want to have, we know that the background is going to be, you know, certain. I'm almost thinking as well that I should have another layer that is really just a placeholder for the player character. And the player character is what? Is what? Texture. 288 divided by 6. He's 48. So let's make a little character dude. Is why isn't it letting me do like even numbers down there? Odious, thank you. Yes, yes, I would appreciate that. But okay, so I'm looking. It's hard to tell, but if you look in the bottom, very bottom, you can see like the size of the shape moving around, right? Like down in this area. What I'm noticing is that okay, I guess I just had to zoom in closer. So 48. Nope, nope. It'd be great if I could just type in like the size that I want it to be. There we go. There we go. Now we have a placeholder character. Great. Perfect. Which is going to help us out as we your layer 2, your layer 3. So here's the real advantage to doing it this way is now I can plan out every part of the level. And do this kind of look at that. It gave me the angle down there too. So we can know that let's rename this player. Swing. Right, so knowing this, wait a tick. Oh goodness. No, edit. Can I don't want to do that. I did. Easiest is going to be just like 200 it because I did the wrong measurement here. So now we know, and I'll just use this color. Be a quick grapple. Like a logo? Guess it could be, maybe? I kind of feel like I should have a... Yeah. Here's what really needs to happen there. Get a bright blue. We're gonna put in a pixel dot there, and we're going to go here. Dot. Now where we have that dot, I'm going to put in a brighter. There. That's going to be better to help us determine where the swingy go. That. It's within the radius. Player can get to it. I think this has the potential to actually work. Now, and with that too, I can be like, be like this. Cool. And you know, that's how I became
Don't mess with my toot toot.
rich.
I know you have another woman. Don't mess with my toot toot.
Welcome in, Big Amy. How you doing? How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Big Amy, we're working on the grappling game. Excuse me. Working on the grappling game. And those of you who are there or who are here should definitely check out Big Amy. Even though he took away the Spotify song request for the greatest that allowed us to play some of the greatest songs ever written, such as I'm Just Ken, I'm Just Ken Christmas version, I'm Just Ken acoustic, I'm Just Ken the techno remix, um, Barbie Girl, etc. But he is, as our friend Balint says, the Kanubiru king, who thinks that the Barbie movie is much more deserving of an Oscar, or more Oscars. I don't know if it actually won any Oscars or not, but I know I like the Barbie emotes. Very well done. So what I'm doing here, or at least what I'm trying here, is a bit different way of designing the level. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do here, or the way that way that I envision it working is building out the level as a pixel art, like this. What I've been saying is doing the broad strokes. And then as I am more pleased with it, add more depth and just all around betterness to it. I wish that I knew a way to auto create it, because what I'm thinking now, if I hide my player and my swing, right? And I'm just going to, for the sake of doing it my way, what the hell? So we go back here. And let me get rid of the level shapes here. So instead of the way that I have it with these, and having to fight my way through it, we have this. And then oh, wrong. Oh, wait, hold on. Ads are running. And so having a collision polygon here, then just drawing it out, which is going to be a difficult time-consuming way to go about it, but it gives me a lot more control. I hide that, and if I put the level shapes back, yeah, it gives me a lot better control to do pretty much whatever I want, which is a good thing because I like doing what I want. Let's get that back here. Can I edit all of these? Collision. No. And let's just see. See, and I could build out the level just like this. Yes, easy lemon peasy, pee poo poo. Hell no. Now, since I hit all those, we can move character here. There, we can make some adjustments to the camera so that it doesn't go through the top. And just see. Uh-oh. Oh, whoopsie. Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go. I guess I should probably move this as well. And then we can take one of the 1,000 grapple points here. Oh. And see how well this actually lines up. Oh, bad. That bad boy right up here. Then boom. Whoa. And bye-bye. So yeah, I think this has some promise. And playing it this way will make it a lot easier to tell what's what. I do wonder with the collision polygon here. Salads? Ooh. We're on salads now. Yeah, I like salads. Okay, so we have that. And ooh. Move this around. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Maybe not move it there. Let's, okay. Oh, good God. Captain Crabs, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you this fine evening? Oh, you DJing tonight? Right on, my friend, right on. I appreciate you popping in. Okay, now this one isn't too much of a drop here, or too much of a jump. Yeah, my schedule's been messed up because I got injured over Friday. Fell down, hurt my thumb. This is as far as I can bend it right now. And for comparison, I'm more flexible than you. Shut up. Look what I can do. Shut up. I'm gonna hurt the human. Um. So yeah, I fell down. I haven't been able to really type very well. And it's been a little bit painful. So I had to not be streaming for a bit. Yes, I was saving a baby from a crocodile and defending somebody's honor. Something like that, yeah. Okay, so I think that if I instead... What's the button for this? M? Instead, toss this a little bit here to give some room to fall. And then maybe do a brush here. Yep. Have a ledge. And a slight drop here. Or we could... I mean, we don't want to go all the way or give any reason to go back up, and this will indicate to the player that it's okay to fall down sometimes. Right? Player. So player swing. Hits here. And then drops down here, which is within the area for words are hard. Or within the limits to not die. And then we will expand this over here. Actually, this is why I have this. See just how far we need to go. And we'll grab on. Damn it. Nope. On over here. So, Captain Krabs, if you're still here, I mean, I suck at level design. So if you have, well, there are a lot of things I'm not good at. So I would appreciate if you have any recommendations, any feedback, anything that you're like, oh, you should definitely do this if you are trying to design a level that don't stink. Because it's not something that I've ever done, really. My thinking here is that we're gonna have an easy jump here, like I said with the player. Player starts off, well, actually, player drop down, moves over here, where this is within radius. That hook glows, can grab on. Player then swings. Gaming, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your food. Lands over here or here. We have a quick drop down to show that occasionally there will be drops that you have to fall. And then the next grapple here. Boom.
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raise.
Starlight Lacuna, welcome in.
Insert last activity here go. Now, let's rock. Raiders, 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 Raiders,
Welcome in, Raiders. How was the stream? Starlight, welcome. Thank you for bringing your community. I appreciate it. What were you working on? Looks like you were doing some software and game dev. What a tank looked like. Ooh. And Godot. So what were you making? We too do Godot here. Crash Dummy, thank you for the follow. Also, we got some first-time chats here. Stargate Blue. Welcome in. Crash Dummy, welcome in. Another Stargate Blue. Yeah, okay. I think we're caught up with everybody. Again, welcome in. For those of you who don't know me, I'm JD. I do web development professionally, but I'm learning game dev on stream. I've been learning forever, and I'll hopefully never stop learning. I primarily work in Godot. when attempting to pretend to do game dev. My entire overlay that you see around me is built in Godot, connected with StreamerBot to OBS and all kinds of other stuff. Right now, I'm working on a rage-inducing platformer. At least I hope it's going to be rage-inducing. That's the goal. That is highly inspired by Jump King. I don't. Well, I guess no. I have a demo level here. So I made this originally for Ludum Dare, and I've made some adjustments since then. But you play as a miner trying to get to the bottom of a mine. And in the spirit of Jump King, it becomes difficult and rage-inducing to the point where if you fall down or if you miss, oh, bad news. Bad news, friends. You go all the way back up to the top or to the last checkpoint type area. But there's always that possibility that you will go to the top. So what I'm doing now is, instead of relying on tile maps, I am hand drawing a series of platforms and level. Defense game where player defends against enemies attacking waves. Awesome. Awesome. I love that game. If you got a video or a clip or anything that you want to share, please, by all means, go ahead and drop it. I love those kinds of games. I've worked on a couple like that. Yeah, exciting. All right, so what I'm doing here is we're prototyping levels. I've got a couple different things to help me shape the things, and then, you know, as we do more or get more in depth with the level, then we'll add some, you know, refinement to it. But right now, I just want to get some shapes and get a level planned out. So looking at this, I have the radius, or this circle. These concentric circles represent my swing radius, or the maximum distance to grapple, and then the rope length. And okay, let me check this out. Fade and Phaser, I do web development professionally, so seeing stuff in JavaScript is really awesome. Keys, navigate, okay. Space. Canny assets, I'm for it. Let's pause here. I get it. Okay. So it's kind of got like a Plants vs. Zombie type wave feel to it. Uh-oh. What the heck is this? No, bad ghost. Bad ghost. Yay. Nice. This is cool. This is a lot of fun. Thank you for sharing that. So, one of the problems here, it's not so much a problem, but it's a problem, is that all bottoms have to point up. Or I have to add in extra mechanics to ensure that if there is a flat surface like this, it blows to the side. So right here, we swing, and we can do a slightly more difficult jump. But what we might want to do here is instead make this a one-way platform, and we can represent that with this. Oh, come on. Did I really? I did that. Level shapes. Why don't I just do it like that? Yeah, why? There we go. That way we have something to fall back on. Then I could B for brush here. Make that a one-way collision. And no, 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 no. So we have a one-way collision here. And we'll have to have some kind of like dangly bits. Work for that. Ooh, nope. Shape. Put a shoulder here. Go, and that should it's the radius. Great. Now if player falls here, get blown back up to that point. All right, Lacuna, thank you for the raid and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out, bringing your community here. Player. It's going to swing. Let's start making things a little bit difficult here. That. That. So wanna no. I don't want to land here. I kind of want to do something dirty here. No, never mind. That won't work. So player swings here. Come over, boom, fall down. Then come out just a little bit here. Son of a. Do a couple down like this, maybe. I feel like I'm putting together a level in Excite Bike. Player, boom. Here. Have a good swing point there. let's move this back over here. Then there. Instead of all this, let's just go down some more. Down here, maybe. Go. And then I'm going to erase you. Swing, take the swing. We're going to then the swing there. No, I don't like that. Swing a little bit here. So we've got player then moves down to here. Do. Swing. Grabs on. Make some pain in the ass platforms. Very, very, very very mean platforms. That. Oh, I don't like that angle. I don't like that angle. Go. Player lands here. Now, problem here means that we have to have a some kind of an incline pointing back up to the top. Look at the original level here. I had that apple point swing down the incline. Is that fall down? Okay, we got that. So far, though, we've only got three grapples, and I'm not comfortable with just that amount. As long as we can still have this flat. What did I do? As long as we have a path that leads us here, then should be fine. Then we'll just grab on here. I almost wonder, should I start off by trying to recreate? This wasn't bad. Hide all the grapple points maybe, and I think the tile map really didn't hurt things, like having that kind of grid. So what if we take that? Right, color mode, no, no. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Simplify just a little bit here. Gonna B is for brush. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, heck yeah. Did y'all know they could do this? Although it's like hovering oddly. Grid settings. Let's make it a little bit more visible. See, it's like hanging out on the outside here. On the inside of that one, on the outside of that one. The hell? What does it mean? What does it mean? I have no idea. That's why I'm asking. Anyway, what about doing this thing? Ooh, hell yeah! Look at that. Okay. So assuming that we do something similar to this, start in the top corner. And what I don't like is like I want it here on the inside. How do I do that? Like, look, the line goes outside of the grid. Hmm. Grid. Here we go. That's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna take a break here. Coming up on 2 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna take a wee break. The wee. And try to figure out what the hell is going on here. Like, anybody in chat, any of y'all, know can like explain this to me. Is it a different grid? Is it a different grid? No grid? No. I don't get it. Auto guides? So pixel grid? The thing. Yeah, anybody in chat, if you wanna if you can chime in and tell me like what's up with that. That'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a few. I'm gonna put on some wordy stuff on streamy. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we are. All right, back. Welcome in, NanoDev. Good to see you. Also, good job getting to level 5, I think it was. Well done. Well done. I think I may have figured out a thingy. Let's get back to the right 2 windows here. Right, and then what's the button here? U? Go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. The hell? This is just awkward. Okay, so if I'm recreating, or at least pretending to recreate some of this, this is essentially the first part of the level, and that is like not nearly large enough. All right, let's do this. There, go here. Where is our first wing? It's about right. Yeah. Yeah. Put the other shapes here. Then that is right there. Then we have a no. Yeah. New. Actual hell? Is this something weird with a sprite? Because this making no sense to me. Like the fact that I cannot a pixel right there. By that. Go, let's see, that's going to be 6 down. Next. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. That's 6 and that's 3. I don't like that it's like going on the outside. I could do a brown to represent the brown. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. What's 9 times? Or no, we want 18 here. 18 times 16. $288. And we'll put a marker right there. Well, that is not nearly. Not nearly enough to one, two, three, four, five, six. Should end here. And let's see. Yep. You there. Is it getting out? Huh. Oh, right there. Because why not? This is kind of it getting to where? Then we'll go out 12, 6. I don't know. I'm not sure here. Can do that. Let's move the swing down a little bit here. Sure that we can grab on. That's going to be our big question here, is making sure we can grab on. So, 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. Now, be there. To at least get to that point. Oh, hell. There we go. Now we have a swing there. All right. Ooh, no. Only 4. Four. Quick there. Do that. Something not quite right here, but I don't like this. Okay, that's it. There we go. There we go. That has a better shape than that. Oh, where the hell do you have a hole? And then we're gonna erase here. And then, okay, well, silence is deafening. So I am going to drop A bit gamey potentially, but I kind of feel bad. I mean, let's see, under double digits, it kind of feels like a beg for help or a plea for help with rating out to me. If you got somebody in mind, yeah, it's frustrating because I do this to talk with people, and so that I don't feel quite as alone. But now it's like doubly alone when the last messages are all just me. Well, my bot. But I get it. I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody. It's just and anybody who streams probably feels the same that it's a bit difficult to remain excited when this is my socialization. I just feel like, hey, what'd you get up to when you read out and hey, what'd you get up to today? I'm like, absolutely. I talked to myself for 2.5 hours and accomplished very little. Yeah, I see what you mean. I understand. I suppose. I mean, this doesn't feel great, but it is progress. The hardest part for me is like, I don't want to have a tutorial level. I just want to have this is how you do it. Have some things that teach as you go. Be slightly forgiving at the beginning, and then as we drop down, be less forgiving. But yeah. This just isn't a good time. Based on what I'm seeing, it's not a good time for me to stream, and I'm just rambling, ramble on. But yeah, I'm gonna end things over on YouTube. So take care, everybody over there. that that's hopeful.